It's a great pleasure for me to join all of you as we celebrate the Wilberforce Award, this year being given to Professor Robert George, Robbie as everybody calls him, and to recognize his extraordinary contribution. A contribution to not only the world of academia, where he has already made his mark, but to the world of civil discourse, to the world of discussion of profound issues, significant issues that touch all of us. I want to salute Professor George, but I also want to thank him. His voice continues to be one of those powerful, quiet, persistent voices that calls all of us to pay attention to issues that might otherwise slip by. And one of them is the whole question of religious freedom, religious liberty, and the other side of the coin, religious persecution. We're reminded today that the great partner of atrocity is silence. The reason we can find around the world, in Syria, Iraq, in Nigeria, in Sudan, in parts of India, why we can find the terrible, terrible things that are happening is because in addition to there being people who want to do these things, there are so many others who simply remain silent. When I saw some of those pictures of beheadings, of people being buried alive simply because they were Christian, I thought to myself, where are all those voices? Where are the voices of parliaments and congresses and talk show hosts? Where are these editorial columns? Where's the outrage that we would normally find when something as bad as that happens? The ally to atrocity is silence. And one of the things that Professor Robbie George has done in so many cases is help break the silence. Help to break that cycle of silence, that protective shroud of silence that allows so many terrible things to happen. Religious liberty is one of the great issues of our day, and Professor George highlights it, underlines it, and lifts it up every opportunity he gets where it counts to have that voice heard. And we're not talking just about the terrible tragedy of people dying for their faith, of being killed for their faith. We're talking about all the quiet and more subtle ways in which religious liberty in our country is eroded. And we're watching as people just look the other way. One of the reasons we have a possibility to celebrate tonight is because we are a free people, and we have freedom of speech, and we have freedom of faith, and we have freedom of religion. But we also recognize in this award and in the awardee that there has to constantly be an awareness, an alertness to anything that would challenge our basic freedoms. And the number one freedom of religion, freedom to be able to practice your faith, is under great assault today. And so I just want to take this moment, joining all of you, saluting Professor George for all he has done, and thanking him for our friendship over the years and the appreciation that I have for all that he's done. Simply to say, thank you. Thank you for all you do. This award is well-deserved, and I simply join everybody else here in applauding you and saying, thank God for people like you who make it possible for all of us to be and do all the things we're doing, free and able to continue to be free. Robbie, God bless you, and congratulations.